Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we'll be building and explaining a simple login page using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how each part of the code works, from structure to styling to functionality. So let's get started. Our code starts with the basic HTML structure, the doc type. HTML tells the browser, this is an HTML5 document. We set the language to English, and inside we define metadata, like character encoding, viewport. For responsiveness, the page title, and of course, our CSS styling. Inside the body, we have a div with a class called login_box. This container will hold everything: the title, the input fields, and the login button. Here's what we added inside the login box. Key is the heading, showing the title login. 2 input fields, one for username, one for password. Both are marked required, so they can't be left empty. A button that runs our login function when clicked. And finally, AP tag with class message where we'll display either success or error messages. Now let's move on to the design part. Inside style, we add CSS rules. First, the body. This sets the font, a light gray background, and uses Flexbox to perfectly center the login box both vertically and horizontally. Next, the login box. Here, we give it a white background, padding for spacing, rounded corners, and a subtle shadow for depth. Width is fixed at 300 pixels, and everything inside is centered. The heading is styled like this. This makes it larger and adds spacing below. For the input fields, we make the inputs almost full width, give them padding, margin, a light border, and rounded corners. Outline, none removes the blue border when clicked. Now, the button. It's styled with a blue background, white text, rounded corners, and changes the cursor to a pointer when hovered. We also add a hover effect. That way, the button becomes darker blue when you hover over it. And finally, the message text. By default, it's red, but we'll change it dynamically with JavaScript depending on success or error. Now let's add the logic. Inside script, we write a function called login. Here, we grab the values entered in the input fields and also select the message paragraph so we can update it later. Now, we create a simple check. So if the username is codewithmay and password is 1234, we display login successful in green. Otherwise, we show an error message in red. Of course, this is just a demonstration. In real projects, we never hard code passwords in JavaScript. Instead, login systems connect to a back end and check credentials securely. And that's it. We just built a simple login page from scratch using HTML for structure, CSS for styling, and JavaScript for functionality. This is a great beginner project to understand how front-end technologies work together. You can expand it by connecting to a database, adding user authentication, or making it mobile responsive. If you found this useful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coding tutorials. See you in the next one.